Let me ask you a question about the incels. Do you think the incels, do you care about the loneliness of the incel?
I think that male loneliness is a massive problem.
Okay, so
I think non-people getting male lonelies are deteriorating society. Yes, I think it is a massive problem.
What do you think the fix is?
One, I think we should legalize prostitution.
All right, let's stop right there. What is she talking about? How would legalizing that help anything? Is she just talking? Is she just podding? She might just be podding. Or is she really that tone deaf? How would that help anything?
Okay.
I have been standing on this for decades, and I think that prostitution should be legalized.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Never do this, but that I think would be a massive solve.
Massive.
She is bat as crazy. I'm sorry. That is probably the crazy, one of the craziest thing I've heard. She really thinks that legalizing that would solve all the problems for that group of individuals. When in actuality, it would make things worse than it already is, because those are not relationships. Those are not real. Those are not real relationships. That's not real human interaction. That's transactional. What we need to be doing is working on becoming better versions of ourselves and having better relationships, whether that's a romantic relationship, business relationship, friendship, whatever the case is, family. We need to work on having better relationships, not better transactions. It would only just make things worse. She is wrong. She's wrong. She's crazy.
Solve. Okay.
One.
And for someone who's on Fox Sports, to me, that sounds like she doesn't want to be there any longer or doesn't plan on being there any longer. To me, that sounds like she's going to just focus on her own platform. Like, she's got the coverage, she got the attention, she got the notoriety. Now she's going to focus on her own thing, bring all that viewership and attention to her own platform. What she's saying, that doesn't sound like the person who plans on being on Fox Sports very long. So I would not be surprised if there's an opening very soon. And I don't wish job loss on anybody. I've experienced that, and that mug sucks. Hey, yo, that mug sucks. That mug is not fun. That mug is not fun. So I do not wish that on anyone. I do not wish that on anyone where you could be in a position to where it affects your livelihood. Now, she doesn't have a family, but still affects your livelihood. Or if you do have a family, puts you in a position to where it's harder for you to provide for your family. I don't wish that on anyone. But to me, it sounds like she does not care. It sounds like she's already setting up for something else, most likely her own platform. That doesn't sound like someone who's an anchor on a huge platform like Fox that is trying to do everything they can to re-up their contract. That doesn't sound like that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Ask follow-ups.
No. Follow-up is what? Because that's a temporary loneliness fix.
Follow-up is what?
Although it's effective.
Many people will have some retorts to this, of course. It's not a simple solve. Mm-hmm. But I believe that straight male biology, and particularly men who have this sort of anger, is because they don't get physical intimacy, right? But they have convinced themselves the type of physical intimacy they would like is their favorite porn star or favorite OnlyFans girl or this unattainable beauty on Instagram who's never, ever, ever, ever going to fuck you or meet you or talk to you ever.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So your idea to solve that is just make it transactional. Make it legal and open to everyone and make it transactional. Okay. Let's continue.
So they don't look for the physical intimacy that is around them. They don't go outside of their home. I think intimacy is a big problem. I think men not having sex is a big problem.
But this is my
and
fix
the confidence that comes from not having physical intimacy, not having the ability to have sex, turns them into these raging psychopaths that then blame feminism and women running for presidents as the reason why society is deteriorating. And then they go out and vote as such in favor of trillionaires who wouldn't give a fuck if they had their last breath halfway through this podcast.
Okay, I'm in it there. I think she lost her mind. I think she has absolutely lost her mind. And she said she's been proposing this for 10 years. For 10 years, she's had a really bad idea around that. That's just promoting the wrong culture. That's promoting the wrong action. Like I said, all she's doing is promoting transactional behavior, where we should be focusing on having better relationships. Making it transactional, that's not going to help, dog. If anything, that will only make things worse, in my opinion. In my opinion, that will only make things worse. So I don't agree with her take. I think it's absolutely insane. And the fact that she said that so confidently on that kind of platform, knowing who she works for, I wonder where her head's at. But those are my thoughts. How do y'all feel about this? Do y'all think she's right? And if so, how? Hey, I'm open to a conversation. I'm open to a conversation. Like I said, I don't believe that it will help. But if y'all think that it will, let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.